Hey, um, today I am ranking all of the NFL quarterbacks going into the 2025-26 season. This is not in order except for the top 10. I will try my best to put this in the top 10. I don't have this written out, so um, yeah, it's gonna be a little unorganized, but I'll try my best. This is kind of out of the blue. Yeah. Got horrible, bad, decent, like middle of the road. Yeah, well, I put really good, but this could just be good. Here, wait, actually, really good slash just good. I mean, it doesn't really matter. So good quarterbacks, decent quarterbacks, bad quarterbacks, and dog shit quarterbacks. Like bottom of the barrel, horrible fucking quarterbacks. Then you got the top 10 QBs, but not the top five, and then you got the top five. These I'll try and put in order. So starting off, we have Wilson. I think he will be the day one starter for the Giants. But I think probably by week 12, maybe week 13, if they're doing okay, they will probably start Jackson Dart. I think Jackson Dart he'll obviously be the starter next year unless injuries occur. But I think Wilson's a starter. He was okay in Pittsburgh. He wasn't too bad. He's going into the Giants, which is, in my opinion, a way worse situation, and I think it's a pretty popular opinion that they are going to be one of the worst teams in the league next year. I don't think he's very much. I don't think he's good anymore, but he's a decent starter. Like he can win games. He can win your team games unless you're like a dog shit fucking team. But he's not. He's not bad. Okay, like he's not that bad. He's just getting old. Now we have Stafford. I think Stafford is amazing. Yes, is he getting old? Yes, he is, but he is really good, and I think he's top 10. Um, I mean, he is. I don't know what else to say. He's really good. He's with the Rams, who have a really good offense. They last year they had Puka, Cooper Cup, Kyron Williams. Their O line's pretty good. Their tight end is questionable, but I mean, he made it work. He got them to the playoffs. I think the Niners are going to be pretty dog shit this year, even though they have one of the easiest fucking schedules I've ever seen. And I think that the NFC West is just the Rams for the taking. Like it's the Rams to lose. And I think that he is going to lead them to the playoffs, and I think they'll win a game or two. They might even make it to the conference championship. Who knows? But he's a top 10 quarterback. Oh, sorry, Bryce Young. I still have faith in him. I think he looked way better towards the second half of last season than he did, his rookie year in the first half. I don't think he's good yet, but I think he's decent. I do think he's better than Wilson, but this isn't really in order. Like these aren't going to be in order, but he is better than Wilson. Kirk Cousins isn't even going to be a starter. Yeah, I don't see him being a starter on any team. I think the only team he might be a starter on would be the Saints, but I don't see him getting traded to the Saints. If he gets traded, he's gonna be a backup. AOC is not a fucking starter. I don't. All right, like I'm kind of a casual, so I don't even know who this is. But we're gonna say that this is gonna be Cam Ward for today's video. This is Cam Ward. I can't put him any higher than decent because he's a rookie. So I'll just put him in decent. I mean, I think he'll be okay with Tennessee. He probably won't have the best rookie year because they don't have a very amazing offense. That O line isn't great, but it's not the worst. I think he'll be okay. I just don't see him being anything more than like maybe at most a top 20 quarterback. Mahomes, it's fucking Mahomes. He had a down year, yes, but it's Patrick Mahomes at the end of the day. He's gonna be top five. Trevor Lawrence, I think Trevor Lawrence is decent. I think he's better than all these guys, but I don't think he's at that good tier yet. I think by the end of the season, he could probably be a top 10 quarterback in the league, but he's. Caleb Williams, he's not really good, but he's good. Okay, I have faith in the man. Chicago's O line was fucking abysmal last year. Now they brought in Ben Johnson, who I think is going to be one of the best head coaches in the league, one of the best offensive minded coaches. He completely rebuilt that offensive line, signing Drew Dahlman, Jonah Jackson, trading for Joe Tooney. And then they still got Darnell Wright and Braxton Jones as their tackles. Darnell Wright, I think, is going to be pretty good. Braxton Jones is okay. Their O line got a complete revamp, and the wide receiver room didn't really change too much. Yeah, they lost Keenan Allen, but then they just drafted Luther Burden, who I think is going to probably be the the second best wide receiver in that draft class. Okay, hot take. I think he easily will be the second best, even though he's going to be the third option behind Odunze and Moore. They just drafted Colson Loveland, who I think is going to be better than Tyler Warren. He's going to be a really solid tight end for Caleb. And that defense is pretty damn good. So I think I don't think the Bears will be in the playoffs or anything. I will be making a playoff prediction video, but I think he's pretty good. All right, now we got Brock Purdy. All right, a lot of my friends give me shit for this. He's a system quarterback, okay? I don't think he's bad. I think he's a good quarterback, but he is just a game manager, in my opinion, at the end of the day, inside of that Shanahan system. I don't think he's going to have a great statistical season this year with the Niners because I don't know. I don't think CMC is going to be very good coming off of those injuries. His legs are fucked. Kittle's good, but he's getting old, so he's probably only going to have a couple more good seasons before he really digresses. And I don't know what's going on with Brandon Ayuk. I don't know if they're still gonna. Actually, no, they re-signed him. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Again, I'm a casual. He's Brandon Ayuk's not the best wide receiver one to have. I'm not gonna lie. But I still think they're gonna be a decent offense. Their defense got torched in free agency. Like they lost so many pieces. Dre Greenlaw, other than Fred Warner, their best linebacker. Or their second best linebacker. He's gone. Their really good safety, Talanoa, he's gone. Their corner one, Charvarius Ward, he's gone. They lost a couple D linemen. I'm not too sure who it was, but I know they did. Again, I'm a casual. So I don't think the Niners are going to be good, but that's off topic. Okay. Point is, I think Purdy's a good quarterback, but he's not a very good quarterback. He's a game manager and a system QB. Lamar Jackson, yeah, see, like Lamar Jackson, second place in MVP voting, one of the best statistical seasons we've seen in years. He was amazing. Not number one, but he is number two. Now, Derek Carr, he retired, but we're going to use him as Tyler Shuck or whoever the hell their starting quarterback is going to. Can I not? There we go. Tyler Shuck. I don't think he's gonna be very good. I'm gonna put him in bad. I don't have too much faith in him. He could be good. He very well could be, but I'm just gonna put him in bad. Justin Herbert, son of a bitch. There we go. He's top 10. He hold on, let me do the calculations in my head. I think he's better than Stafford. I think Stafford's probably like 8 or 9, and he's probably like 7 or 6. Josh Allen, my daddy. Is it bias? Yes, it is because I'm a Bills fan. But he's the best quarterback in the league, and I mean, reigning MVP. He carried that offense that everyone said was going to be a bottom 5 offense to the second highest scoring offense in the league, and the Bills obtained the second seed in the AFC and were a couple very shitty calls away from beating Kansas City and going to the Super Bowl in the conference championship. I think the Bills should have made it. Would they have lost to the Eagles? Yeah, I will be humble enough to admit they would have gotten blown out by the Eagles. Would they have gotten blown out as bad as Kansas City? I don't think so. I think they would have put up more points than they did, but they still would have lost at the end of the day. But it doesn't matter because I think the Bills got fucking robbed in the AFC Championship. And I think Allen is just the best quarterback in the league. There you go. You have my opinion. Jane Daniels, he's top 5. I don't care. Yes, it was his rookie season, but he had the best rookie season of all time, better than Stroud's. Yeah, Bo Nix, I think Bo Nix is good. A lot of people say that he's kind of overrated, but I think he's good. I think he's better than both of these two. Tua, yeah, all right, come on. Like this is also just Dolphins fate or Dolphins hate here, but I don't think he's very good. I won't put him in bad because I know 2 years ago he had a pretty damn good season and was like top whatever in MVP voting. He's not good though. I mean, he's too injury prone. And to finish off the top five list, I do have Joe Burrow at 3. So this is the top five in my opinion. It goes Allen, Jackson, Burrow, Mahomes, and Daniels. Okay, that's Spencer, but that's Cooper Rush, right? Am I casual? Yeah, whatever. So Dak is the starter for the Cowboys. So we're just gonna throw Dak. Look. Call me what you will. Dak's top 10. Okay. He was injured last season. He's going into an offense that now still has CeeDee Lamb, who's a top 3 wide receiver in the league. They just added George Pickens, who will be a top 3 wide receiver 2 in the league. They drafted that running back Jadon Blue. Their defense, as long as it stays healthy, is a very competent defense. Do I not have faith in their head coach, Brian Schottenheimer? Yeah, I don't have faith in him too much. But I think if the Cowboys can stay completely healthy, they could be a playoff team. Not saying they will be. They could be. Okay. So I think he's 10. Here, I got to look at all the quarterbacks here because, again, I'm a casual. So that's the top five. So if he's. Um, hold on. 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Um, okay. So I'm back. Apologies for that. So yeah, these are the top five. Then I think Shador Sanders will be the Brown starter. Do I think he should be? Yeah, do I think he should be the starter? No, I think Joe Flacco should be, but it probably will be Shador. But I'm gonna use Flacco because I don't see Shador here. I'm gonna put him in decent. Okay, I think Flacco currently is super old. I know, but he's better than Lawrence in my opinion as of right now. He's better than Bryce. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to put Bryce here. So Bryce is better. And then he's better than all these guys. These guys aren't even starters. Deshaun Watson's here. He's not even a starter, but we'll put him here. I don't even think I'm really going to put anyone in horrible. Here, you know what? I'll just put the backups in horrible. Spencer, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Richardson. We'll actually no. Wait, we'll start here. Okay. You know, I really don't think Hurts. All right, this is probably my hottest take here. Hurts is not a good quarterback. He's not. Sorry to hurt all the Philly fans' feelings because I know they're going to go fucking cry when I tell them this, but Hurts is the most overrated player in the league, in my opinion. He's not that good. He's athletic, he's got strong legs, and he's good at getting his ass pushed. Okay, he's not a very great quarterback. He was considered top 5 this year when he didn't even throw for 3,000 yards. He threw for what, 18 touchdowns? Yeah, he won Super Bowl MVP. That was dumb because I feel like damn near anyone else on that team could have won or should have won Super Bowl MVP over him because that Philly team in the Super Bowl was one of the most like dominant teams in the Super Bowl that I've seen in a while. So I think he shouldn't have won Super Bowl MVP. Is he a capable game manager? Yes. Is he good? No. I think he's basically Brock Purdy, but more athletic. And yeah, he's just a more athletic Brock Purdy. So I think he's like decent, but he's just not great. But so that way Philly fans don't dox me, I will put him in top 10 for you guys. Okay. So to finish out the top 10 real quick, I'm going to put in Baker Mayfield. Okay. This dude is just he's just really good, okay? He's really good. He's with the Buccaneers who have Mike Evans, sorry, and Chris Godwin, who in my opinion are a top 3 wide receiver duo in the league going into next year, even though Mike Evans is getting there in age and Chris Godwin coming off that nasty injury. I still think that the Buccaneers will be a pretty dominant regular season team. I think they will win the South again. They'll get another home playoff game. Will they win? I don't know. But I think he's pretty good. Okay. So actually, here, you know what? So this is my order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, here, let me switch these guys. Let me switch Stafford and Herbert. 7, 8, 9, 10. And but then there's Jared Goff. Do I put Jared Goff in the top 10? If I do, he's going over Jalen. Okay, well, I can't even drag him. Okay, Goff. Do we go here? Or do we go here? Yeah, sorry, Philly fans. Please don't like leak my IP to everyone. He's not top 10. I don't think he's top 10. I was only putting him up there because I didn't want my fucking home address on the internet. Um, but yeah, this is my top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Argue with a wall. Okay. Jordan Love, I think he's good. He had a slight down year. I mean, like he was still good. I'll put him right there, right under Jalen. I think he's better than Jalen, but I really don't want my house on fire. Um, Drake May. Okay, Drake May was decent. I'm gonna put him at the top of decent. I think he's better than all these guys, but I think he's like close to being better than Purdy, but not there yet. We haven't seen a whole lot from him. He did play with a very bad Patriots team though, so since they hired Vrabel, who I think is going to be a really good head coach for them, and they got an absolute haul in free agency, signing a bunch of good guys. They signed Stephon Diggs, who I don't think will be amazing if he even plays for them, because there's rumors he's going to get cut already, which is hilarious in my opinion. Um, but if he plays really good this year, he's borderline like top 12, top 11, not top 10 though, unless he has like an MVP caliber season, but I doubt it. Kirk Cousins, we'll put you in bad. I love Kirk Cousins. I could never do him like putting him down here. Cooper Rush, you weren't too bad, but whatever. We're just gonna throw all these guys in bad, even if they're not bad. They're the backups. They're not starting. Richardson is the starter. Well, I think Daniel Jones honestly probably will be the starter. They're both bad. I'm sorry. I think Jones is definitely better than Richardson. Richardson has the upside. He has a potential, keyword potential, of being like a borderline top 10 quarterback because he's got a cannon of an arm. He's super athletic, but he's just not good. He's so inaccurate. He doesn't have great stamina because he likes to tap himself out of a game. Like dude, come on. You're an NFL quarterback. You can't be tapping yourself out. Kyler Murray, I have a little more faith in Kyler, but if if there's any season that he needs to prove his talent, it's this season. If he doesn't prove it, the Cardinals might be moving on from him. So I'm gonna put him like right here between Flacco and Trevor Lawrence. Jameis, obviously if he was the starter, he would be up here, but he's not the starter. But I don't think he's that bad. I'm gonna put him at the back of decent. Will Levis, you're fucking horrible. Geno Smith. All right, I think Geno Smith is not really good. He's just good. I think he will be a capable quarterback for the Raiders this season. I do think so. Sam Darnold, I don't think he's very good. I'll put him right here. He's decent. He was the definition of a system quarterback last year in Minnesota. He played like shit the year before, and then he goes into a team that's coached by KOC, and then his offensive weapons are Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, Aaron Jones. He has a pretty good O line, not an amazing O line, but a decent O line. Then they had like a top 10 defense last year. Yeah, that's the definition of a system quarterback. I feel like any of the guys above him, except for maybe Bryce, could have played in that system and done just as good, if not better. Maybe Drake May too. I don't know if he would. CJ Stroud, I think CJ Stroud. he had a down year. He had a sophomore slump, but I think he's still good. I'm gonna put him above Geno. Actually, I'll put him up here. Put him right here. Right here. I still think he's good. Aaron Rodgers is going to be I think he's going to be good in Pittsburgh, but they're not the team itself is just not going to be good. I mean, they got the pieces, but I just don't have faith in them, man. I really don't. I just don't have faith in Pittsburgh at all. So, this is my final list. I probably will come back and do another one eventually in the future, but as of right now, this is my list. Top 10 quarterbacks one more time. Allen at 1, Jackson at 2, Burrow at 3, Mahomes at 4, Daniels at 5. You could probably switch these two just because of his career, like, his career accolades and shit. He's arguably the GOAT. I don't think he's the GOAT yet, but he arguably is. But statistically, Burrow was probably the best passer last year. Jackson was a amazing dual threat last year, probably the best, but Allen was just the best overall, man. I mean, he carried his dog shit team. All right, well, I don't think the Bills are dog shit. They had a really good O line, but the receiving room not pretty. James Cook did have a decent year, but it wasn't like spectacular. It was probably a top 10 running back season though last year. Their defense in the first half of the season was pretty good, but then completely fell off a cliff. And when Benford got injured in the championship game against Kansas City, that's how I knew we were done for. Because then guess who we put in? We put in Kyrie Lam, and he was fucking dog shit. So I'm happy we got a fifth out of him from Dallas. Jerry Jones doing Jerry Jones shit. But anyway, this is my quarterback ranking. I'm going over it real quick just to make sure there's nothing I want to change before I get uh, flamed in the comments, if there are any comments. Um, but yeah, so if you did like this, I am gonna try and do NFL shit. Like I wouldn't say I'm gonna post daily, but like probably a couple videos a week because I'm on summer break, so I don't got a whole lot to do other than football. But yeah, so this was my quarterback list. I'll probably make another video tonight or tomorrow, but I won't post it probably for a while. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, obviously. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.